my channel. Today's video we're going to be looking at the new Colourpop and Becky G collection. It is so gloomy and rainy outside. This is my favorite weather. I'm in a sweater. I have my coffee. I'm just like really relaxed. Hopefully I don't fall asleep mid-swatching, but I'm excited. Let's get into it. Oh, one more thing before we get into it. I asked you guys in my last video what we should name the little chicken roosters on my calendar, and we have come down to some names. Not that it really matters, but this top one up here is going to be named Freddie. This was suggested by Electric Panic Star, so thank you for the name, like Freddie Mercury. How did I not think of that? Freddie. And this one down here is going to be named Milo, and that was suggested by Rebecca Evans. So thank you guys for all the names. Honestly, you guys had some really good names. It was hard for me to choose. Freddie and Milo, we're good. Now let's move on to the video. This is the PR box that it came in. You will be able to buy the PR box with all the products for I think $77. So I think this is really pretty. I want to keep this forever because it just looks like such a beautiful little treasure chest. I really like that Colourpop kind of sells like the PR boxes because I feel like they're just so beautiful and I want more people to enjoy it, not just influencers. So you guys can get the PR box if you guys want. They also come in different sets and then singles, all that jazz. First thing in this collection is the eyeshadow palette. It's $18 and I really hope I say this correctly. Salvaje, I hope. But these are the colors inside. The palette does come with a mirror, but these are so pretty. You have plenty of neutral colors. You do have pops of color. I think it's like a little bit of everything for everyone. I say this in all the videos. I'm excited to put this on my eyes, so we're going to create a look with this. We have two of the Luster Dust loose highlighters in the shade Princesa and Chisme. Okay, yeah, I love that, Chisme. These are so pretty. I love the design and the packaging on everything. I think it just looks so cute. And then we have the lip products. We have 2 Ultra Satin Lips, and then we have 3 Ultra Matte Lips. I love the colors in this collection. They are all like Jess shades, and I've been really into kind of like these warm, orangey, rusty shades. So that is everything. Of course, we're gonna start off with some highlighter first, so let me zoom you guys in so we can get to glowing. So these are the 2 highlighters. The shade Princesa is like a pearly white, but it definitely has a duochrome, like a goldy pinky duochrome to it. And this one right here in Chisme is this beautiful kind of like mid-tone, cool tone gold, if that makes any sense. I'm going to be wearing both of them on both sides of my cheeks so I can see how the shades look. I'm really hoping this shade isn't too dark for me because it's super pretty, and this is generally probably what I would reach for the most, only because it's like more wearable, but I feel like this is going to be really pretty too. I have a little bit of the Princesa highlighter on my brush. Let's apply this to, oh, definitely has like that pinky duochrome to it, but it's like super wearable too, and just kind of like glides into the skin. I don't know if you guys can see that. That actually looks really pretty. So normally these Luster Dust highlighters are like a little bit on like the sparkly, glittery side, but this one, even though it has some sparkle, once you kind of like blend it into your cheek, you're just left with sheen, and it's really not that glittery. I think this is a beautiful color. I can really see this on top of the lids as well. You can wet these to make it more intense. So now we're gonna go into Chisme. Oh snap. Okay, wow. Oh my goodness gracious. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. These are also really nice because even if you go really heavy-handed, you can blend it out and it kind of gets a little bit softer and more subtle, and then you can always go back and like add more. But this is a beautiful color, definitely not too dark for my skin tone, which I'm really happy about. I have a little mixture of both of the highlighters, and I'm just gonna pop that on my nose. They look magical mixed together. Wow. Now we're gonna get into the eyes, and I feel like in my last video I definitely did something a little bit more on like the bluey side, so maybe I'll do something in the burgundy, even though like I'm torn. This color is so beautiful and vibrant. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm starting off with the shade Luna, which is a matte nude shade, and of course it's gonna go in my brow bone. I feel like that's the beginning of almost all of my tutorials. Okay, wow, this is a really pigmented like nude color. It really makes it like highlight and pop, so I do love that. Now I'm gonna go into the shade Lola, which is like a really pretty peachy orange shade. Lola is my alter ego, so I'm just going to pretend that shadow was named after me. I'm taking that on a really big fluffy brush. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH30. I've been absolutely obsessed with using this like as like a really big crease diffuser brush. I'm gonna go into the shade Caramello, and I'm going to do the same thing with that same brush. Just kind of sweep it into the crease. I think I actually want to do like a different technique today on my eyes, and it involves tape. I'm going to kind of do like a smoky winged look. So I'm going to take some tape, put on the back of my hand just to kind of like make it less sticky. And then I'm going to place that right underneath right there, just so I can get my little wing shape. I know I have like foundation stuff down already. I might have to go and fix that later. I'm gonna go into the shade Melbeck right here. It's like a nice burgundy brown matte shade. And this is going to be like kind of our first shade for our wing. I like to go light to dark, and the cool thing is you can go like over your tape. You're gonna get a really sharp line after you take the tape off. So it's like a really cool little trick. I go into the shade Sangria, which is this beautiful matte deep burgundy shade, and this is going to go right where we put the other color, but I'm using a smaller brush just so it's not more blown out all over the eye. I'm gonna take the shade Cafecito. I don't think it's any darker than this burgundy. I do want to deepen up this like little wing here, so I'm gonna see if this kind of makes it a little bit darker. I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to take this shade right here. It's called Celosa, and I'm going to take that on a small little brush. This is going to go on the inner kind of half of my lid. And then I'm going to go into this shade. It's called Patrona, and this is going to go on the rest of my lid. I'm going to take the shade Corona, which is a beautiful metallic gold, and I want to place this on the inner corners of my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape so I can do the bottom lash line. This is my favorite part. It's so satisfying to me. Ooh. Oh yeah. I feel like this blue shade is way too pretty to pass up, so I'm going to kind of place that on the bottom lash line. It's called Sirena. I'm gonna take a little bit of the shade Vibra, and I'm going to take the same brush and apply this only kind of on the outer parts of my lower lash line, just to kind of add a little bit of dimension. Shades are so pigmented. I think just to intensify it a little bit more, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little black wing, and I'm gonna add some mascara and blacken my waterline, and I'll be right back. So this is the finished eye look. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I love like the little wing with the black and the waterline too. It makes it a lot more like dramatic and smoky, but I really like the palette. I really like the colors. I'll definitely be playing with this a lot more. Now let's move on to the lips. We have 2 satin lips and we have 3 matte lips. I will be swatching them all on my lips today. Unfortunately, my lips are a little bit chapped, so hopefully it's not a total disaster, but let's get into swatching. Lips in the collection, and I'm not gonna lie, I loved all of them. I think all 5 are absolutely beautiful. They're shades I would 100% wear all the time. I think the shades just, they were very me, and it made me very happy. If I had to pick 2 of my absolute favorites, I would choose the Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Secret, and the Ultra Satin in Mija. And I think these 2 colors are absolutely beautiful. These ones I would reach for the most, but the other colors, again, like really pretty. I would wear them. They're all beautiful, honestly. It is officially so dark outside and so dark in this room. My lighting is completely gone. I just hope it wasn't a complete disaster in this video. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into some arm swatches of all the products in the collection, so let's go. The final thoughts, I have to say, like, this is one of those collections that I definitely see myself reaching for a lot. Like, I loved all the products, everything worked out. I love all the lip colors, I love the highlighters, they both work fantastically on my skin tone. I love the eyeshadow palette. You can create a lot of neutral looks, pops of colors. Like, I'm just really happy. This was a great collection. I knew I was gonna love it. I love the packaging, and I don't know, it's really good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Definitely let me know what you guys think about this collection. As usual, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, mesijesibeauty, Instagram, Makeup by Jesi. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so before you go. Also, hit that little bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. With all that said, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys!